What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm joined by the lovely, the one and the only Dana Linn Bailey. It is such a pleasure to be training with you today. So I have known online this lovely lady for so many years, and I guess we've never had an opportunity to actually connect and speak, although I always stalk her page. She's just killing it, crushing lives.
We stalk each other, it's fine.
Today we're going to be heading into a full body workout. So this is not something that Dana usually does.
We're gonna see how I do.
Yeah, I think she's gonna. You think she's gonna have like
I might be okay. I think I'll be okay.
So I can't wait to get started. We're gonna do a combination of different movements today. I'm not familiar with all the equipment that they have in here, but we're gonna be spoiled for choice. So I think we'll probably start with an upper body pull exercise. We're gonna move our way down to the lower body, but we're gonna get everything in. So stick around as we're about to get after it.
Oh, I love it. That's cool.
Some of us are.
You know, sometimes I just don't feel like jumping up there. Like, sometimes I get under it. It's like, I can totally get it, but there's like a weird, like, what if I miss? Like, oh, and you fall on your back.
Take a leap of faith.
I like your safety approach. I really do.
All right, you want to go first?
Woo. I'm not impressing anybody today. I don't know, I don't count.
See how we go.
I feel like I need to count out. Nice. Thanks. Good. 2 more. Let's go. Gotta at least get 1 more. See? Even.
Oh,
anyone that ever thought bikini models were not strong,
man.
you just saw it.
Well, thank you. It's tough. I find it second and third reps always seem to drop down. It's like
Oh yeah, this one's
diminishing
gonna be even worse.
Guys, when it comes to exercise and water, for hypertrophy, it doesn't necessarily matter as much. As long as you're able to stay in your hypertrophy rep range, it really doesn't matter. So if you're unable to get to a certain piece of equipment, you can switch things around. Ultimately, you can prioritize putting all of your compound movements at the beginning of your list. It's going to help from a safety perspective, but it will not negatively impact your muscle growth. So, yeah, it's the way that we roll.
Here's a question I get from people. It's like, what do you think the best rep range for hypertrophy is?
I think when it comes to like,
Do you think there is like a set standard, or do you think it like kind of varies based on person?
I think what we've kind of seen, if you look to the research, usually above 8 leads to the best results for muscle growth. So it just gives you a really wide window. So 8 to 90, we've seen studies that have done no load training. So they basically use like a sham, and they'll just flex their biceps through a range of motion to failure. And you've still seen similar muscle growth as like the group that we're doing traditional training.
Yeah.
So we've got such a huge window for rep ranges, but there's also the conversation of efficiency too. Like who wants to do 100 reps? So
actually I do. I do.
So I still like working in that 12.
I do, especially on, because I think most people think like, okay, hypertrophy, I got to stay between 8 to 12 reps. And I found, at least for me, that's why I think it can also be based on like the person.
Yeah.
For me, high volume training, like I'll do sets of like 30 to 40 reps.
Yeah.
It's done a little bit differently where I'm using mechanical drop sets, but it's like 40 reps in one set, and I'll do like 3 or 4 sets of that. So I can see, like, I think getting out of the mindset of like, okay, this is the only rep range that builds muscle. There's a variety, and I think you should try all of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how many days a week do you normally train?
At the moment, 4.
4. Yeah. And then they're all like full body.
They're all pretty similar structured just because the number of muscle groups that I'm training right now is so narrow. So I do about 50 sets a week on my glutes. Split into like glute medius and glute max.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sitting at like the upper threshold of what we even know is effective for muscle growth. I think as a competitor, you get it, like you're willing to do the extra mile if it gets you a little bit.
To get a little bit more. Yeah.
So to fit all that volume in, I really have to put a lot of volume in each program to spread it out. Otherwise, you just gas out your glutes if you try to fit too much. So
yeah, 50 sets, because they normally say it's like, if you want growth, 20 to 24 sets, and you're doubling that.
Yeah, it's true. But I kind of count the glute medius as a different muscle
Separate.
group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're like,
probably getting close to what you just said.
Okay, sorry. Kind of like 20 to 25.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So they probably get about 6 sets. I'll do 6 sets on my glute medius 4 days a week and 6 sets on my glutes 4 days a week to kind of get all that volume.
So we better be doing a little bit of that today. We're always trying to work on my butt. Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Was that 6?
Like 8.
I thought you said I nailed it on the dot with no. So I was pretty sure it was more than 6.
Okay.
All right, what's next, coach?
It's a long body. Give the upper body a bit of break.
Do you ever go up or low or up as you're programming it to kind of hey, rest, and now you work something else, kind of go back and forth?
I don't know that there's a right or a wrong way to do it. I think ultimately, again, to grow muscle, you want to activate and fatigue all those muscles. So after about 6 sets on any one muscle group, you're probably done and you can move on. So whether you do alternating like you described or you go back to back and knock it out,
yeah,
it probably doesn't matter. Right now I'm so gassed out, I just want to switch muscle groups.
Just take all that blood and let's move it somewhere else.
We'll move into exercise number 2, switch it over to lower body. I think today we'll do a heel elevated lunge, like a reverse lunge. So you can do these in so many different ways. I really like the elevated because it's a really nice deep glute stretch, and obviously I'm trying to prioritize my glutes right now. Sorry. I don't know whether you're
Aren't we
up
all?
How's your high?
It's high. It's really high. Oh,
Pretty sure mine was at like 70 beats per minute.
Holy moly.
Dual benefit. You get strength adaptations and some cardiovascular.
I do love a Smith machine. I don't have one.
Oh, really?
But I love a Smith machine.
I think they're so versatile. If you had to pick one piece of equipment, like if I was going to build a gym, I mean, there are several other good machines that I would get, but I think just because you can do overhead press, you can
do a lot on it.
Yeah.
But there's something different because I just don't use it hardly ever unless I go to a gym.
Yeah.
But there's something different about it. Oh my goodness. Are
you feeling it today with the lesser sleep?
Oh, probably. That has a little bit to do with it.
I don't think we got to bed until about 1 o'clock last night, so not intentionally.
Yeah, mine was
it was around 20, yours was later.
3:30, I think we got back. So,
Brady's over here, we usually go to bed at about 10 o'clock.
Oh, 10 o'clock? I'm in bed. I'm in bed. They're like, the party starts at 10. I'm like, oh dear God.
Yeah, so you know we're feeling it today. It's just so important, like even on days like today, like you don't just sit home and go, oh, you know, I'm too tired.
Yeah.
See what you've got.
Yeah. It might not be your best, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Training day to training day. I think you always get the mental benefits as well. Like I think I feel so much better when
I do too. And I think out of a week, like if I had to look at a week, usually there's only 1 or 2 days where I'm like, I have like all the energy, everything lined up perfectly.
Yeah.
The rest are like, I'm working out, I'm training hard, but they're not great.
Yeah.
I think people get through these things where they think like, oh, if I can't put enough time in or I don't have enough energy, then there's no point.
It's that all or nothing mentality. Yeah.
But I think something is always better than nothing.
Right now, I wish I wasn't doing this one.
You made it look easy.
Oh my God.
You made it look easy.
So hard.
It is. Anything like unilateral, like single leg movements, absolutely wreck me, but that's why you need to do them. Like, biggest bang for your buck.
Do you usually limit the number of unilateral movements?
I always have at least like, pretty much almost on every single day, like regardless if it's like chest day. Actually, chest is probably the only one I don't really have a whole lot. Like I'll do single arm flies, but leg day, it's minimum is 1 unilateral, but usually it's 2, whether it's like walking lunges, Bulgarians, split squats.
I think it's good for caloric expenditure too. I mean, if someone's trying to lose weight, obviously compound exercises are going to be your best bang for buck. If you're time poor, don't be wasting flopping around doing your bicep try. If you're time poor, go in and do something big because it's going to burn calories, but I'd say even more so unilateral, like your calorie expenditure is probably
and it's more reps, but singled on one leg. And other biggest thing is working out the differences like in your body. Like I know for me, like I always had one shoulder. Usually your stronger shoulder sits higher. My right leg is the same. Like I played soccer, this is my stronger leg, it's bigger. So how do I work up, how do I get this leg to be on this leg? More unilateral stuff. So I did a lot of unilateral stuff at the beginning of my, now they're pretty even. This one's still like it'll condition a little bit better. But now they're the same size, but especially if you have like little body proportions that you want to work on, dumbbell movements, unilateral movements, it's going to be your best.
I spent probably a year and a half doing 1 extra set on my left. So I tore my
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I had a major hamstring injury back when I was track running.
So you would just do an extra set on each one.
So I did the same kind of unilateral stuff, but one more just to kind of get it back up. Because it did atrophy. It was quite noticeable, like when I would look at the two. So that helped. They're pretty easy now.
And I always say, like, if you always start on your non-dominant leg. So when I do these, I always start with my left because the second leg's always harder. But I'm going to start with my non-dominant leg so it's the strongest. And whatever I stop on, if I only do 8 reps with this leg, I'm not going to go to 10 on this leg. I'm going to stop at 8. But actual PR with the pause, 220.
So you were at 60 kilograms and you bench pressed.
I think the under, I think I was 130. 128, 130.
For reference, guys, my PR is like 165.
Which is actually still incredible.
It's not a bad one.
That's really good.
Oh my God, I quit. So I want to do a bench press. Because it's not a muscle group I'm personally training at the moment, I don't want to give this exercise up, or my chest in general. So even though bikini competitors, we don't really need to train chest, I still love it. I haven't been able to give it up yet. So instead of doing
Don't ever give it up. It's such a phenomenal exercise.
It's been a season, but I will end up just doing a strength rep range instead. I don't necessarily want to hypertrophy my chest in it. I need to spend a lot of time on it. So to keep things fun, when I'm doing bench press, I'll focus on a strength set. So it's usually like a 3
to
rep max or a 5 or a 6 or something like that, just to keep it fun.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I got myself into now. So
I think that's important, like for people to realize is like the rep ranges are going to create like different movement, like different growth. So you think like a 3 to 5 rep range, you think, oh, I'm getting stronger means I'm getting bigger.
Yeah.
Not always.
Yeah.
Which is where the hypertrophy comes in, a little bit more volume. That's when you're going to see a little more growth.
Yeah, I like both.
You can still build on that lower rep range, but it's more so strength, not so much muscle size.
Yeah, but I think for any women listening, do a combination of both. I know as I've gotten older, and we were chatting earlier, I think I tend to do less strength rep ranges just as my body has started to disintegrate with age. But
Did you say disintegrate?
yeah.
Oh my God!
Feels like
I'm slowly.
yeah, just my bones specifically. No, but lifting obviously excellent for your bones. But to get strong bones, you don't just have to do like heavy low rep ranges. You can also do higher rep ranges. Any kind of loading will really be protective of your bones. So if you're an older person listening, you want to stay healthy in that way, do either.
Do both.
Yes.
Do both.
No longer strong.
Okay.
We start with like an 8, 6, and finish on a 4. I don't know if I want to max today, just because.
Yeah, we don't need a max. So 8. My 8 will probably be 135.
So, do you still lift with like a powerlifter's arch?
Yeah.
For bench pressing, yeah.
It's where I'm strongest.
Yeah, I feel like.
And like even in like, let's say we're on like an incline machine, like I still set up where you want to get your shoulder blades into the bench.
Yeah.
So you're using your lats. Like a lot of people don't realize, like if you don't know what you're talking about, I mean, it's not wrong to lay completely flat on the bench.
Yeah.
A little more isolating for chest, but to get stronger, you're actually using your lats on a bench. So anyone that has a really strong bench, look at their lats. They're probably huge.
Absolutely. Yeah. Also, when you arch your back, you're limiting the range of motion as well. So maybe
It's a little bit less. Yeah.
Yeah, you might take about an inch off your lift range of motion if you've got your arch position. So.
But I even in like machines, I still sit the same way. I still arch because I want my shoulder blades back. I want my chest up because I feel strong there. You feel supported.
Yeah, 100%.
Look, a lot heavier. Oh,
I'm inspired to get stronger.
I am too. I am too.
When was the last time you programmed bench? What do you do it pretty consistently?
Like strength-wise,
Yeah.
not but like long time. I've been saying I haven't really gone under like 5 reps in a while. I don't know why.
I think you get into your habits, like there's your routine and
It's like little issues pop up, and then I like never like I hurt my shoulder snowboarding 2 years ago, so like benching was a little weird. I couldn't barbell bench, but I could dumbbell.
Yeah.
So I didn't barbell bench for a while, and then I never got back into like, let's see what my max bench is.
Yeah.
Haven't done that in a really long time.
Have you ever had any surgeries, like major injuries that have required
No, just had a hernia surgery, and that was pretty much it. Yeah. Luckily,
Good.
every time I've ever injured myself, it's doing something
Something else.
stupid. Yeah. Let's go off this jump on my snowboard.
4 or 5, sorry.
Yeah.
Must be tired.
Well, I think I get so, like, I used to be the person that's like, oh my God, why am I weak this way? It's like, I think I could sleep. I didn't really eat. Like, you have to factor all that into your training.
Yeah.
Like, you're not always going to be your strongest every single day. So 135 last week, I could get maybe 15 reps this week with how this week went or how the day went. Like, it's not, maybe I only get 8 reps, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're going in reverse.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors that go into play with how you're feeling that day in training, and it's okay.
Yeah.
You're not going backwards.
Trends over time.
All right, we both got 2-ish reps. One thing that girls want to know, like, especially on like an abductor, like which one's gonna hit the glute medius, which is the top part. Everyone wants the shelf. So let's do a shelf.
Let's go find some shelf equipment.
We want some shelf equipment of this, but I have never done it.
So I guess it's probably, in terms of like equipment, there's hardly any for this muscle group. I mean, everyone just does the same old things like bands, cables.
Yeah.
Do you have seated production at your gym?
What's that?
Have you got a seated production at your gym?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'll like sit like out of the seat and then forward.
Yeah.
But I have never done this. I've seen it
Cool.
and kind of excited.
Yeah.
I've seen it online.
Let's throw, I think.
So we're just like, are you hinged over or do you stay straight up?
You can do it.
Or I guess you could kind of do it
Yeah,
either.
you can do it either way. So I think I've seen you share information about this in your story. So the more forward you are leaning, the more of your glute max is going to help out with the lift. So I would be assigning maybe like a bit of fractional volume to both muscle groups if you someone that trucks that way. But if you're sitting really upright or even if you're
Leaning back, yeah.
you take out the lengthening component of the glute max, so that doesn't really get worked anymore. So now it's more isolation. So it's actually harder if you lean back. You won't be able to lift too heavy. That's just because it's
Lightweight.
light.
Yeah, I go really light.
Yeah.
See?
No.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. Holy crap. Your glute medius is stronger than mine.
Well, we just found a muscle.
Whoa. I got to do more isolation.
All right. Here we go.
All right. But you're staying straight up or
I
bending?
think whatever feels most comfortable for you.
Let me try both.
Yeah.
So this is like straight up.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay, now I feel okay. Maybe the first rep was just really hard.
Yeah, you're just shocked.
Let's see what it's like. No, I think straight up makes sense. Or
Full weight.
see what this, yeah, straight up. Yeah, here we go.
There.
I mean, that's appropriate first set.
Okay.
Yeah, look how easy you're doing that. She got some strong glute medius.
exercises where I think I usually go higher rep. Like I don't know if you've ever tried to load your hips in this way with lower rep.
I feel like it feels too weird. I usually go like 15 to 20.
Yeah. The same. Yeah, it's probably the one that when I've never programmed anything under 10 reps.
For sure. I got you on bench, okay? You got me on butt.
Dana still looks like he has exceptional, well-developed glute medius, to be honest. But this is where it comes into the conversation of muscle doesn't always equal strength and vice versa. They can be related, but one doesn't always guarantee the other. So I look at Dana's glutes and I'd say, oh, she must train medius all the time.
Wait, I want to listen to what you're saying. What are you saying?
No, I was just saying, so when I look at your glutes, you have really well developed glutes. So I would have assumed, based on how they look, that you were really strong. But if you don't train them often,
yeah,
it makes sense why you don't have that kind of...
I do now. So I train legs 3 days a week.
Yep.
And I never used to focus on glutes at all.
Yeah.
Even when I was competing.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't
what?
have that machine back when I...
No, I was just like squats and lunges. They're getting done.
Yeah.
And I hated a hip thrust. Now we have a hip thrust machine, so now I do it. But I don't think I target certain areas of my butt like you do.
Yeah, well, I think even up until as recently as maybe 3 years ago, neither did I. I looked back, I was actually dropping volume for some of my programs, and I don't think I had more than 6 sets on glute medius in a week, which...
Oh, I definitely don't.
Yeah, right.
I don't.
So now as a bikini competitor, where my feedback is consistently being bigger glutes, bigger glutes, bigger glutes, I now do like 16 to 20 sets or something like that just on this muscle. So that's why every day, if I train 4 times a week, I'm hitting that 6 sets.
Yeah.
So it's like
so you train your glute medius like I train my shoulders.
Yeah.
No, but really, it's like I'll do 20 sets on that, but like I'll do a hip thrust, I'll do an abduction, and maybe a hyper. I mean, I'll do RDL, but that's more hamstring.
Yeah.
But I don't like focus. Like I'm not doing more than I'm definitely not doing more than 6 sets like on the shelf for sure.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess there's...
But now, because I am trying to grow my legs, I'm training them so often, I need to actually do more specific stuff.
And I think there's a lot of women, at least some of the ladies that I train with, they're not necessarily wanting to grow their quads or their hamstrings anymore. So it's just a particular look that I found a lot of people like.
They just want, bigger glutes.
you're training the traditional way that you and I used to, which is
big movements.
Those movements, they will target your glutes. Like obviously Dana has an amazing set of glutes. We were able to...
It's small but mighty.
Yeah, but my point here is, if the people out there that don't want to grow that muscle group, how else do you train your glutes? So that's where that isolation stuff really comes in handy. So, if you don't want to...
All right, more isolation, Dana, so you don't get fooled on a...
She doesn't cut out full Hulk in her quad.
Yeah. My gosh, now I found my weakness. It's so strong. Yep. Dude. Holy my God, that was too much. She has like 8 more plates on. I'm still very, very impressed.
Oh, thank you.
Like, you're doing 20 sets on this. And in a week, at the most, I probably do 8.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing I still do bigger movements. I do heavy RDLs, hip thrusts.
Yeah.
Because I'm training hams and glutes at the same time. I don't have just a glute specific day.
Yeah.
I don't really do a whole lot of kickbacks. I just want to get the biggest bang for my buck. But
Yeah.
now it makes
Really
so
round
much
out
more
your-
sense.
It really round out your program a little bit. I would prefer to train the way you do, but just until I'm done with competing,
Yeah.
this is how I kind of have to.
Yeah.
Maybe adding in a few more. Like
But
too.
I am definitely going to be, and I definitely want this machine.
Sure.
Max Pump, if you're listening, you already know where our address is.
I want to show you another exercise to do at home. If you've got any kind of standing hip extension or hip abduction, you basically lay on your back. So it's just a fine lying one. So anyone that has like back pain or issues,
Oh,
lying
that would
flat,
be
you're
me.
basically doing a scissor. So
Okay,
you're
but-
pulling out.
Oh, no, wait, you're laying on your back.
And you're abducting.
Oh.
Sorry.
You're good. Trying to fight?
Just hit him, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I guess it's just to add more variety. Since I'm just doing so many, I'll have like 6 different exercises, and one of them is laying on my back with a scissor.
I'm just gonna think I'm gonna think about your glutes and like just watch TV and I'm just gonna do reps.
Exercise, maybe this exercise number 5.
We did pull up and then we did this and then we did bench and then we did butt.
Okay, this is
5. This is number 5.
Yeah, this.
We kind of hit, yeah, we did a back, a chest, we did a butt, we did leg, that works everything,
Shoulders.
and shoulders.
Shoulders. Is this your favorite muscle group?
Yes,
Yeah, me too.
for sure.
Me too.
Shoulders and back, but shoulders, if I had to pick one,
I can't tell by looking
Shoulders.
at her. She likes shoulders.
I like shoulders.
All right. Again, no particular rep range. You can do whatever you like. Again, if you're wanting to get strong, do a lower rep range, go heavy, but make sure you warm up. I'm going to focus on hypertrophy today, so I'll probably go for 12 reps. If you haven't got a standing overhead press like this, you can do any other kind of dumbbell variation or machine. It doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. You might get some subtle differences in where it loads. If some are positioned a little bit more forward of the shoulder, you're going to get some more anterior delt, but any dumbbell shoulder press or press variation is going to help you grow your medial shoulder.
Okie dokie. It'll be good. It could probably come down one. We'll just do a nice. Oh yeah, it still feels right. I don't know. I'll do 20. Great. She's crushing it.
Yes, push.
Oh! A lot of blood in my face. That's where I feel. It's like
It's still a beautiful. So we used to set our cameras up. So back when we were doing squatting for powerlifting, we would intentionally put our cameras like right here.
it's right here. Like who can make the ugliest face? Like,
I could laugh at it. I mean, it was funny.
oh.
That's awesome. Very perfect. Up next, we are moving on to our hamstring. So we have not hit this muscle group yet. You'll get a little bit of secondary use in that lunge that we did earlier, but it's not the muscle that's going for failure. So I wouldn't be counting any volume towards hamstrings, and I don't honestly for a squat either. So time to hit that muscle group. We're going to use this plate loaded. It's usually something you use for a squat. Today we're going to do an RDL. So
I do. That's where I do my RDLs. Yeah, at home. Like I like barbell, I like dumbbell, but there's something about the weight. I feel like I can get my butt further back because it's sort of allowing you to stay forward. It's keeping it. I love it on
It's got,
this.
like the built-in counterbalance.
Yeah, counterbalance, so you can actually drive your butt farther back.
Yeah. To be fair, I think we've probably been training for so many years. It's just nice to do something a little different. Well, this is different for me.
Yeah.
It sounds like this is your.
This is actually a staple. This is a staple.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do it instead of like a barbell RDL or dumbbells. So.
Gets heavier at the bottom. Yeah.
When I first picked it up, I was like, how does this feel so heavy?
It's heavier at the bottom and then gets easier.
Probably in our weakest position for women.
Yeah.
Like that. Do you always train with gloves off, or do you usually wear a wrist
back day? Yeah. And not have to worry about, oh, my hand's giving out, oh, my wrist and this. Yeah, that's when I start using it.
And what's your go-to brand? Do you have
Versagrips. Yeah,
so
Versagrips.
Versagrips.
Yeah.
I think you used to use the figure eights as well, like back in the day, you know, the ones that you kind of wrap around.
I hated those. I hated them so much. Yeah, the wrist straps, like you could never get it right, and then one always felt like looser than the other. But Versagrips have always been, I've been using them 14 years, yeah, since they like came out. Like,
so guys, you can get these online. They're about $65 for their like basic.
I guess it's probably 10 years. I don't remember when they started, but
a while.
Yeah, a while. I love that. What's that?
74.
I have no idea. I lost track after 4.
All right, last one. I feel like we should go up for the last one, but I don't want to go another 45. Maybe
two quarters?
Oh, that was rough to get off. Really,
the first one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely like at the bottom. There's like a like you have to pull through it. On my heart rate down from the last one.
You're gonna need it.
Ooh. First rep is gonna be a hard one.
Oh my word.
Quite a jump.
It was quite a jump.
What the heck? I don't, you know, sometimes you throw quarters on it, it's like, it's heavier, but that felt like a 400-pound jump. Here's a question. Are calves genetic? Like, you know, like there's people that like don't train calves at all, like Flex Lewis. I don't even think he trains calves.
Yeah.
His calves are just, whew.
I'm sure there's probably a certain genetic component to it, but I would argue for the people that are trying to grow their calves, I have asked people, well, okay, when do you do it in your program?
When do you do it?
How much volume are you doing? And they're like, oh, well, I do it twice a week. I do 8 sets. To me, if you're an advanced lifter, you probably need to be doubling that like any other muscle group. You're not going to just do 8 sets on your quads a week, right?
Yeah.
Probably do 20. So I think people who do struggle to grow their calves probably aren't training in a way that's going to facilitate that, but there's probably a genetic.
I think there's I think the genetic probably aspect of it is like your insertion. Like some people's like mine sit very, very low.
Yeah.
So they're big, but they sit really low. So they're not like this giant ball. But I also don't prioritize them at all.
Yeah.
So if I wanted them to grow, people are like, they want muscle part to grow, and they're like, well, I train legs and then I throw calves at the end. If they're at the end, you have no energy.
Yeah, how important
like,
are they?
Are they really important to you, or are you just saying that?
Yeah, but you were also really athletic too when you were young. So you did soccer. I tracked
a
sprints.
lot of running. So
you're on your toes.
you're always.
So I think we're probably predisposed to a little bit more hypertrophy in that muscle group when we were younger, maybe.
Yeah.
So they grow. So they appear to be bigger already.
So I think it's partly a myth, partly.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing I always see is like calves are genetic. Like, so it doesn't matter how much you train them. It's like lies. Part of it, yeah, your insertion point, but two, you also got to train them if you want to grow.
I think, again, there's been so many studies on the calves lately. I guess there was like a strong influence for the lengthened partial position, so training in like a lengthened position. And we're still seeing growth in all of these studies. So I don't think it's a muscle group that you're not necessarily growing, but it's not significant. Yeah, I feel like it's probably a combination.
A combination of both, honestly.
Well, speaking of calves, we have our final exercise. So we've skipped past biceps and triceps again. Dana doesn't train brick, biceps, or tries work. Neither do I. We're getting plenty of stimulus from all of our pulling and pushing movements. So I don't think have you lost size in your biceps since not training?
Not really. Yeah. I only really did arm day. Like when I was training for Olympia, I would throw arms in every other week just for a little bit. But I do so much benching, so much pushing. You're hitting your triceps. Back day, I'm doing all the grips, making sure I get an underhand,
so
neutral. I'm getting a lot.
Yeah.
I think if you're a beginner, I think it's very important to have an arm day because you want to build up the strength to support those bigger muscles. So I always say, like beginners, yes, you should be training arms because you want them to get strong so they can support your bigger muscles. And then once you're strong enough, you can be like me and kind of do them. I only train them when Kristen Nunn comes to town.
Video demonstration. I'm like, oh, really? So yeah, we're skipping arms today. So even though this is a full body program, I would consider this a full body program for us. So finishing on calves, it's the last muscle group. This is one of my favorite machines. It's called a donkey calf raise. Do you have this one at your
No.
So we're lucky today.
Well, yeah, I have one calf. I do my calves on like a leg extension, and sometimes even on like a seated extension. Like we don't have, we have a small gym. Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Do that big stretch.
This part's a little slippery.
You kind of roll down.
Yeah, you sort of fall down a little bit. Which I should probably do some more mobility. Because
He said he's got terrible mobility.
it's why like on all my squats, I like a heel elevation because they're just not very flexible. But that's my fault. I take ownership. I don't do a whole lot to combat that. I have no idea what my rep range is because again, a movement I don't do all that much. Actually doing what it's saying. I always go, like rep ranges for me, it kind of gives me the basis of, okay, how heavy am I doing? 6 reps, 10 to 12, I need to go heavier. But if I get to that 12 and I can do 3 more, I do the 3 more.
Yes.
I go until either my form gets ugly or I fail.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I think maybe the most important message in like the prescription of rep ranges is that's like a nice guiding like factor. It helps you kind of get in the ballpark, but it's just there as a governor. It doesn't mean that that's when you stop.
Yeah, that you don't just stop because you hit the number.
Yeah, it's not an arbitrary thing. Like it's about going close to failure. So you don't have to train to a 10 out of 10 all the time. We've got meta-analyses now that kind of show like 7 to 10 will get the job done. But I really like how you approach it. It's like I just go to failure on most of the exercises.
Yeah.
And it's probably why you have, and Dana has built such an impressive physique. There's no...
Yeah, until like, I'll even go to failure and then keep going with partials. Force reps.
You do that.
Like do partials until I can't literally move the weight anymore. That's when I stop.
Yeah, so your volume, not only do you train with a really high intensity, which is awesome, but your volume, because of all the sets, giant sets, rest periods and things like that. Yeah, I'd hate to see if you ever tracked your volume. Like if you ever plugged in like the load for every exercise and see I would be so curious. No,
I'm gonna do it one day.
Yeah,
just to see like how much weight I actually moved in one training session.
Or do it over a training block. I think like I'm used to seeing in terms of pounds, like anywhere from say 100,000 pounds of volume a week, maybe through to 150,000 pounds a week, and that's with people not doing supersets and drop sets and like those forced reps. I'd almost have to guess you're probably adding an extra 30 to 40,000 pounds of volume.
Oh, easily.
So you definitely train high volume.
Especially on shoulder day. Yeah. Shoulder day is enough in itself.
Yeah.
I feel like they need like a little rubber on this as it like keep sliding backwards. Oh, they hurt.
I can see your shoulders working in it.
I love it.
Not a shoulder exercise. Dana is making it a shoulder exercise. This is just for fun. I don't think I would normally do this, but it's nice to have a little bit of competition and push yourself once in a while.
Our extension machine, like it's weird because like our extension machine is plate loaded, so like I don't know like everything. It's like I usually start with 2 plates, and then
in this situation, this is where that rate of perceived exertion, just train hard.
Yeah, just
go for it.
So when it comes to like pin load, I'm like I don't even know where to put it. Here, let's see.
All right, let's see what you got. 2 drops. Sorry, max effort, then 2 drop sets.
Oh, this one's a hard one. No, we're good.
You sure? All right, 3. Feeling it. 8, come on. 9.
Hey.
Good job.
Oh my God. Hey.
Go for ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get to 8. 5. Come on. 6. 7. Yes.
Ay.
Oh, 1 more.
Ay. Oh, that's so painful.
Last one. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, shit. Holy on. I'm gonna keep going.
4 to go. 1, 2. Finish strong. 3. Last one. Yeah, girl.
Oh. Extensions are the worst. They're like the one, I love them so much, but they're so painful.
Yeah.
They're so painful.
Yeah,
just like as soon as the lactic acid, you're like, no, it's not even heavy weight, but it hurts.
No,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. 14. 15. Yep. 17. 18. 19. 20. Yeah, girl. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Come on. 9. And ready to go. 1, 2.
Oh God, these are so bad that I had to
5, 6, 7. Yep. 8. Come on. So painful. I know. I can't even walk. One set. That's all you need. One set wonder.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad I did that.
Yeah. Gotta disperse the blood to every part of our body.
She said she wanted to nap when she got back. I think we might do that now.
Yeah, we might do that. Well, awesome. Thank you so much. Like, this is I feel like I might even start adding some more full-time. No, well, that, yes, for sure. But doing a little more full body, especially, like, I have weeks here and there where, like, you're just traveling and you're busy. I'm like, yeah, throwing in some full body days. I feel really good.
I honestly don't know that there's one is better than the other.
Oh, no, there isn't.
Back to a personal preference. So, yeah, I think people are often looking for like the perfect split.
There is no perfect split.
It probably isn't. It's about pick the volume on the muscle groups you're wanting to grow.
Yeah.
Try and divide it evenly across the week, however that works out for you and what you enjoy.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'm glad we made this happen. I know. We're still in pain. I had more rest time, so I'm not dying.
the entire workout's like. Well, look, I think your bench press has certainly inspired me to get back into.
And your glute medius has inspired me.
Look at that, guys. We're inspired one another. Oh, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Oh, that was great.
I'm gonna go and rest now.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you later.